Namaste Acharya ji, thanks. Can you hear me okay?
Not, I mean, barely.
Yeah.
Be loud.
Okay, yeah, my throat is a little this one, but I'll try to keep it loud. It's a bit of a long-winded question in the sense I'm not entirely clear what the point of the question is, but it concerns mantra again. And there's a long debate in the Sanskrit Vyakarana tradition about meaning and nonsense. What makes meaning and what is nonsensical. And people have, like Fritz Stahl, have argued that one of the hallmarks of mantra is that it is nonsensical in the sense that it does not contain any semantic meaning. Now, my question is that is this sort of nonsensical quality of mantra, is it something that comes about because on the one hand, like this semantically it doesn't really, if you take a simple mantra, Om as a syllable doesn't make any sense, it has no semantic value. But at the same time, when repeated in sequence over and over and over again, you in practice you reach a point where, as you say, you can sort of, at least the goal is to reach a point where you can see the mantra or see the syllables in a sense. And so is it that this this nonsensical quality of the mantra, is this what leads to this facility of immediate experience that you get during mantra sadhana?
Madhav, where did you get this totally freestyle position? I thought you were my student. Please read Meditating Mantra. I wrote in 2005, published in Larson Felicitation volume, and one essay just called Mantra and published in Brill Encyclopedia. In both, I have tried to argue that the way meaning is understood in Indian philosophical tradition is very different from the way meaning is understood in the Western tradition. Western tradition is through and through dualistic. There never is a bridge between the sign and the reference. There is a vertical split between it. But when we start from Bhartriyari, Anadi Nidanam Brahma Shabda Tattvam Yadaksharam Vivartate, there never is a vertical split and impasse between meaning and reference, sign and reference, word and meaning. So, but all these mumbo jumbo words, they do not have the meaning, because we are trying to use the word meaning in the sense the word is used in Western philosophical conversation. So when it elicits particular feelings, when it evokes particular emotions, when it arouses particular experiences, can those be also considered meaning? Number one. In my gesture, the meaning of gestures, I published in Philosophy East and West and another in Religions just 2 or 3 years ago. I try to take that issue one more time because we display gestures to deities. Are these gestures meaningful? You know, there's just like someone here who is an expert in dance and she knows all the gestures. Are we going to say that gestural expression are meaningless? But when a dancer dances, displays gesture, the words, meaning now the gestures, right? The words and the bhav are not separated. Her glance and what is suggested are not separated. we have to go beyond the sign reference dichotomy to the performative modes of expression. Again, that is yet another reason why we cannot follow this dichotomy. So now, because I could go on and on, if I have written about 40,000 words on it, so I could go on and on, but my point is we need to really work into a different type of epistemology and different philosophy of language. And I'm not saying let's start writing out of scratch, because this whole meaning mantra nonsense, there was only one person, nirarthakavai mantra, there is this conversation does come in the nirukta of Yaska. This is not Yaska's position. And actually Yaska takes head on, that is why he develops threefold meaning of the mantras. So we have addressed this issue for the last 2500 years, and we do not want to read any of our literature and then simply open what these guys have to say. I am hurt.